Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Jordan.
I'm on the ball with my toe.
And I'm Annalise. And we live for adventure, hence the name. We've been travelling Europe for the past 2.5 months, but now it's time to make our way back towards the UK. This week we visit a tidal island in France.
What a cool little island that
and
is.
drink super expensive hot chocolate. €10 for 2 lukewarm hot chocolates. Don't forget to hit subscribe, it's free and really helps our channel.
Whoa. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Today we're in France and we're going to go and see Mont Saint Michel. We're here at an the sun's come out, so let's get going. So if you don't know what Mont Saint Michel is, it's quite similar to St Michael's Mount in the UK. It's like a little island type remote village out at sea. Yeah, and there's like a causeway going to it.
So we're just on our way now to the official car park. There is kind of like an on the car park as well. I don't think you can stay overnight, but you still have to pay, but then it says you can stay for 24 hours. I think it's a bit like a grey area, but we're just going to see what the crack is when we get there.
So this is basically the /car park. You can pay £10 for the night, or if you get a meal in the restaurant, you get it for free.
So to get through to Mont Saint Michel, you can either park in the car park further up than the barrier, or come through the barrier. Now the barrier acts a bit like a toll, so you have to pay for it. I'm not too sure how much it is at the minute, but I will let you know when we find out. But we've parked like at a restaurant. A little bit further down, there's a free shuttle bus, so that's what we're going to jump on. But same as Zaragoza that you've seen in the last video when we was in Spain, if you're bringing pets on any of the public transport, you need the little carry case for them to go in. Lily's got a winter coat on. Do you know what? Lily, out of all three of us, has been the one to notice the temperature difference. She won't stop shaking, will she?
Literally. She's
She's like, it's super cold all the time. There's loads of these cows everywhere, so I'm not sure what that's about. If you know, leave it in the comments.
sorry, right. The bus looks well cool, but it was rammed, which is surprising, especially during the winter. I didn't think there'd be many people here. It's quite cool, though. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna find somewhere that does fish, chips and peas.
You're not gonna find it, we're in France.
Yeah, but you know, you got the same climate as England. Surely you should do fish, chips and peas.
What, because you're by the seaside?
Yeah.
You'll be getting croissants and croissant.
Nah, you're alright.
And pan au chocolat.
Stick it up your ass.
So we've just come across a little cafe, so I think we're going to get a hot chocolate to warm our hands up. €10 for 2 lukewarm hot chocolates. I love France.
Yeah, it is definitely a rip-off here. We got it just to warm our hands up, but we didn't see the price. €10 is just an absolute joke, innit? Some of you are probably wondering why we've come here. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, and I know this isn't anything off Harry Potter, but it definitely looks like something off Harry Potter. So I'll show you now when we walk in.
Be in your body, Potter.
How dare you steal that car? And like the signs look similar to like something off Harry Potter. How cool is that?
This sign represents France. You always have to have your bank card in your hand.
I absolutely love little villages like this. It just feels like you're on a Harry Potter film set. Oh, look at, come on, that's Diagon Alley there, Lise. Surely there's got to be a shop that sells wands here. Look at this. Wow, the sun's just beaming straight through. How narrow is that? Oh, I have to squeeze my shoulders together to get through the side of here. That's crazy, isn't it? Definitely something from Harry Potter, innit? I'm gonna go and have a look up here because it's got really, really busy, which is surprising. I didn't think it'd get this busy, but I guess people probably come in the winter because it's obviously not as busy as the summer.
Should we go up these steps?
Yeah, keep going up there. Yeah, we're sorry we've been on a bit of a downer as we were coming here, but it's just ridiculous, the pricing. Like, sometimes you just can't get over the fact that you'll spend more here in one day than you would in a week in Spain.
Let's turn around.
Yeah, let's turn around. We don't want to go to a graveyard, do we?
Let's not wake up the dead.
Go and knock on and ask them, can you borrow the credit card? Let's hit you up with some facts about Mont Saint Michel. She does have a cousin just over the water, and that's in Cornwall, isn't it?
Just off the shores of Cornwall, which is St Michael's Mount. You probably would have heard of it. So that abbey on the island also had a stint of being a prison for a very brief period of time. It actually has one of the highest tides in Europe, with a difference of 50 feet between high and low tide.
It also has a lot of quicksand, so if she winds me up, I can throw her in, no one will find her. So the island actually does have one of the fastest moving tides, and they compare it to a galloping horse. It is an actually stunning little village. What's crazy is when you're on the outside looking in, it only looks small, but when you're actually in here walking around, they've like compacted so many little streets, so many restaurants, little hotels, cute little garden areas, plenty of steps as well. So make sure you're relatively fit, unlike me. Now, if that won't put you off your Sunday dinner, I don't know what will. There's actually another island just over there. So me and Annalise are gonna go and get the paddleboard out, start knocking up a castle over there. Make a fortune, won't we? Oh, mate, that is a drop. What a fancy little telescope this is. Look at that. Cracker, innit? Look at that for a view.
So another reason why we're actually hanging around in France is, we have probably told you, but just as a refresh, we left Spain way too early, unexpected. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging around for 2 weeks. But that is actually where we're getting the ferry from over there, which is Cherbourg. But it's just around the other side, but that's like the peninsula of it.
We actually thought it would take us longer to get back home from Spain, and we didn't realise like how quick it actually is to get back home. So we kind of, yeah, basically cut our trip way too soon.
We effed up, basically.
And we can't get an early ferry back because there's no dog
friendly cabins.
And
we don't want to leave her in the van for 6 hours, I think it is.
Yeah.
Plus we like getting the ferry and it's part of the experience, so that's why we got the cabin. We're just kind of hanging around, that's why we're looking for things to do without spending much more money.
I wish there was more villages like this. One village that we haven't actually been to yet is York, and that's one that's definitely on the list for when we get back.
And Bath. Apparently Bath is lovely.
Where's Bath?
I don't know. In your bathroom.
Let us know where to go in York in the comments and where you recommend, because I like Harry Potter, and also Bath. Don't know where it is. Let us know what places to see there as well.
I read online that in 2015 there were 30 people that still lived on the island, so I'm not sure the exact figures now, but if anyone knows that, leave it in the comments, because I think it's pretty cool. 30 people, that's not many at all.
So that means I reckon we could conquer this island.
You won't be able to fart
Take
without
over.
anyone knowing, would you?
You could... Hey Doreen, did you hear her next door?
She let off a whopper last night. She's gonna sell a bloody baby off the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Not right, that one. A few things on our bucket list for when we get back. One is going to be staying in that Harry Potter castle for the night, which looks amazing. The other two, which I've already mentioned, is York and Bath. And then we've got a couple more stuff that we want to do as well, like especially Edinburgh. We love Edinburgh. Edinburgh's amazing. It's like a proper medieval village. That feels like you're on a Harry Potter film set everywhere you go. Bar. Well, city. But it's like a mini city, isn't it?
So there is quite a bit of work being done, like to the houses and the buildings on the island. And one thing I have noticed all around France, actually, as we've been driving through, is that there's quite a lot of female like manual workers, which is something you don't really see a lot of in the UK. So it's actually really good to see.
What a cool little island that is. If you are coming and you don't want to spend a lot of money, just knock up a little picnic and have your picnic here by the water with a view of the little castle thing at the top. But we're going to jump on the bus now, head back to the van and go and find a park spot for the night. So we thought we got away with the parking quite well because we parked in where the air is. You usually have to pay like €10 for the night, but because the restaurant shut between 2 and 7 o'clock, we decided not to stay the night. So we got our parking for free. However, the ticket machine, put our ticket in, paid our €6 for the toll thing, and then when we got to the barrier it wouldn't let us out and said that we had to pay another €6 because it wasn't recognising the ticket.
Okay, so sorry about the lighting, but we've just been driving to our next park off. It's really dark and we've come across one of these pizza vending machine things, so we're gonna give it a go. They're literally, like you can see, they're just on the side of the road. Don't know how it works. They do. Oh.
Right, let's have a look. What we having?
Hot
pizza, cold pizza.
Oh, a cold pizza.
Oh my god, hot pizza obviously.
Continue.
Continue.
Right, let's try one, then if it's good we'll get another.
Yeah, so valid.
Yeah.
There we go.
Where does it come out of here?
Yeah.
I reckon there's a little man inside there.
It's got to be, hasn't there? Are you nearly done?
Do you reckon it comes out in a box? Oh my god!
And it's hot. Please, come on, look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh my, it smells amazing.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so good. So we just got back in the van and look how amazing these are, guys. Sorry, it's gone pitch black.
That's mine. Barbecue, minus the olives.
And I've got a kebab one, and it's proper nice. Look at this. We've got our own little private beach. Sea air. And the farmer's fields just behind us. I think we're going to do a couple of days here because this is a cracking spot.
Jordan must be absolutely mad to go fishing in this weather. It is freezing. And no, I haven't cut all my hair off and got a bob. I've had to tuck it in to keep me warm. It acts like a little scarf. So while Jordan's out there, I'm going to sit, edit some footage, put my feet next to the diesel heater and try and warm up a little bit. I think we'll get a brew on. Now the question is, am I nice enough to make Jordan one as well?
Big fish.
Where?
Just chasing the lure, just went boosh. Just missed it, but I forgot I need my pliers in that.
Your clippers?
Yeah.
How gorgeous does he look in me pink gloves?
Have you got the pliers there?
No, I've just put the kettle on. Do you want a brew? I've got your thermal cup.
Oh yeah, go on then.
See, I am nice after all. Anyone for a 99er? That's it for today's video. If you made it until the end, please give us a big thumbs up, leave a comment where you're watching from and subscribe to see more. See you on the next one.